Hey guys, I saw Avengers Endgame last night, so I wanted to make a spoilerific review of it. There is going to be spoilers in this video. Please click away if you haven't seen it. I don't want to spoil this for you. I really don't want to spoil this for you. Everyone gone that's going to get spoiled? Okay, we can begin. Endgame was amazing! I really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed it. There was so much good, and it definitely had the possibility of being overhyped. It definitely did, but it did not do that. It did not get properly overhyped. I think they managed to pull it off. They managed to do a really good job of being a culmination, I felt. I had some people grumbling as we were leaving the cinema, but I enjoyed it. I am definitely a target market for this sort of film, so. The plot worked very well. There were some bits and bobs which I was a little bit about, which were things like, why did they have to time travel back to within the personal histories? So, I get that they had to, for some of them, it made a lot of sense to do the 3 stones at the Battle of New York. It made a lot of sense for them to do the stone in Vormir when they did it. Did not make that much sense to do the Morag one when they did it. They should have done that way earlier, and they could have been, they could have avoided some trouble. But, yeah. I wasn't certain about the way that they did the whole Asgard in the Ether Stone, but it worked enough. They did quite a good job of just... I loved the fact that they got that scene with Frigga and Thor. That was brilliant, and I was so happy that they did that. It was a really good thing to do. They could have done it with Odin, and I suspect that he might have been their first choice to do so, but that would have been a bad idea. Bad idea. I'm so glad that they did that, the way they did it. It was a good choice. Cap wielding Mjolnir was a little bit spoiled for me, but I've read the comics. He's been worthy before, so I am pretty happy that they did it the way they did. It was good. It was good. I was expecting more from the Hulk and from Banner, but we got the Professor Hulk. That's pretty good. You know, merging the two together, that was an interesting plan, and they did a good job of it. So, kudos. They really did a good job of making this ensemble film a really ensemble film. Like, they could have just dumped a bunch of stuff on, like, one of the main characters and just gone, we're not bothered about you. They could have just cut one of the main characters a lot more. But throughout the film, each of the main characters had something to do, and they showed how they had to work through it, or they had a good mission that they could work, sort of thing. It really made a lot of sense the way they did a lot of it. For example, the fact that they all separated to go off and do the stones in different time periods. It was a really interesting way of getting at least the majority of the cast involved and giving them all something to do. And bringing back some of the other characters was great. There was a few characters that probably should have had more done, but, you know, it was a good way of doing stuff. They did a good job of most of this stuff. Now, the one thing that I really want to just say is the Avengers Assemble moment was... I nerdgasmed a little bit. It was a thing. I was just like, give it to us, you little teasers. And then they did it, and I was like, oh yeah, good. It's good. It's good. We've been waiting for that basically the entire MCU. Avengers Assemble, yeah! any comics fan has been waiting for that properly, and I was just like, oh, come on, give it to us, you're gonna do it. Oh yeah! That was a fantastic moment. I loved it. Loved it so much. Now, I do think that instead of just dusting Thanos' troops and everybody like that, I don't think he dusted them in the same way that Thanos did to everybody else. I don't think that happened. What I think is he dusted them back to their relative places in history. I think that that's what happened. At least that's what I want to happen, because otherwise it doesn't make a lot of sense. MCU's been a bit funny on that scale, but it worked. Now, we knew that Cap and Tony were both going to be retiring at this point, and I think that that's the time that it needed to happen. Wasn't sure that Tony was actually going to die, but it happened. And I'm glad that Steve got his moments with Peggy. That was a good thing to bring back up and do in the right way. I'm glad that he got to live his life. It's good. And I'm very excited for Sam to become Cap. I'm very excited for that entirely. I'm pretty sure that we're going to have more stuff with another Iron Man. I suspect it's going to be that Harley kid that was in Iron Man 3 that a lot of people don't like, but I thought he was cool. Cool enough, at least. And yeah, no, I'm pretty excited for the state of the MCU going forward. I am also interested to see what they're going to do with Loki next, because obviously the Cube took him away somewhere, and now we've got Loki out in the world somewhere with the Cube again. Just disturbed history entirely there, Tony. But I think that that's all I have to say for the movie. It was brilliant. I really, really, really enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought of it in the comments down below. I just really want to know what you think, so let me know down there. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and that you remember to like and share it, and subscribe to my channel. Click on the thumbnails down below to see other videos by me, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!